How to keep your mental health stable? By having chocolate. So I had an heated argument with one of my colleagues, and the others were enjoying the show for some time, and then they intervened and they stopped us from fighting. So later that day it was kind of bugging me because I didn't start the fight, I didn't get to speak much, and when you get into fight or when you have an argument, it kind of bothers you for some time, and you cannot just easily snap away from that thought or whatever that is. So same thing was happening to me. And before I move further, let me just tell you that I've been seeking help from a mental health professional for past 6 months, and it's been really helpful. It's not on the regular basis though, but it has helped me to a great extent, because I have a habit of keep dwelling into the past. I cannot forget things, the bad things that has happened to me. So my counselor, she keeps telling me that, Sagar, you gotta welcome those thoughts, you gotta welcome the bad things that has happened to me, welcome them like a family or friends. You gotta embrace them. It will help you to change your perspective. It will help you to make peace with them so that you can focus here and now and on today. And I was like, why would I want bad things in my life? Why would I welcome them and try to make peace with them, or welcome them like family or friends? I don't want to do that, man. At that time I didn't take anything seriously because I didn't understand what she actually meant by welcoming the thoughts and embracing them to make peace and stuff like that. But now I do understand. And by the way, I'm not doing anything on the computer. It's not even on. So the same day I went home, the thought was still bothering me. And while it was bothering me, I suddenly remembered that my counselor said to welcome such things and to embrace them and to see it with them another perspective. So I asked myself, why don't I do this on an experiment basis to see if it's working or not? So I started figuring out how I embrace this thought, how do I welcome it, how do I see this with another perspective. And that's when I realized I've been working since 2013. I've worked with several organizations, I came across hundreds of people, but I never had an argument with anyone. I never fought with anyone, not one single person. So my colleague, that makes her the first person that I had an argument with or I fought with. So if I have to see this argument or the fight with another perspective, with another angle, this is the first thing that has happened to me in my working life. So why don't I celebrate this thing like any other good things? And that's what I did. Next day, I came to the office, I bought chocolate for everyone, and this is their reaction.
This is so cute! You got me this?
Yeah.
So cute! What is the reason?
Do you mind closing the door?
Okay.
That's very important.
He's proposing to you. He's proposing to you? Yeah. With the bhujia save? Yeah. What bullshit? From where?
I owe you 265 and I owe you 10 and I don't have
That was
money.
the best reaction.
What was it?
She saw and she's You gave me?
Yes.
Huh?
Ah, so sweet. Thank you, Sagar. He's Khushi, man.
Okay, so the reason is I've been working since 2013, okay? So it's been 5 years and I've met like hundreds of people, I've worked with hundreds of people, but I have never fought with anyone, I have never had an argument with anyone. So Simran is the first person I had an argument with. So like you said, the bad things that you go through or the things that bug you, you should embrace them. So I'm embracing this argument by celebrating it. It is the first thing that has happened, right?
I hope you're learning from it as well.
Yes.
That's good.
So welcoming this fight in a friendly manner and looking at it with another perspective kept my mental health stable. I was at peace. I wasn't seeking any revenge and nothing was bothering me. So I'm going to suggest you the same thing that my counselor suggested. If you're going through a bad phase, if something bad has happened to you, you welcome that thought in a very friendly manner. You try to embrace it. You try to make peace by looking at it with another perspective, with different angle. And this is how you stop letting it affect you. This is how you stop letting it affect your mental health and be here and now and be more focused and concentrate on today. I know it's not that easy, but you never know. unless you try. So go out there and celebrate all the bad things that has happened to you. You don't have to throw big party. You can celebrate by having just small candy, ice cream, anything that you love. You can just celebrate by dancing. Or you can be like, hey, and I'm going to celebrate it by drinking this glass of water, and I'm not going to let it affect me, because tomorrow I'm going to go out there and give my best. Hope you like my video, and if you do, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I see you guys in the next video. Until then, keep your mental health fit and stable. Peace out. Jai Hind.